So let's begin. In January, you've got the dog over here, so you'll be dealing with a lot of people that are very faithful friends, or working with people that are very, very reliable. You've got the Two of Pentacles over here, so you need to make some kind of decision regarding money on which way you want to proceed as far as your finances, or maybe a choice of a job coming up for you. So something coming up where you have to make some kind of decision about what you want to do next, or maybe choosing a new job. This could also be a sign of maybe juggling finances with this Two of Pentacles. But generally in this deck is trying to make a choice about which way you want to go. You've got to follow your desires in January. So go with what makes you happy and what you want to achieve. So set up some long-term goals and decide what you want to do next. And you've also got the Two of Autumn, so a big decision month coming up over here. This is also the Two of Pentacles, and it's saying bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So you might well be very busy over here doing a lot of things and needing to make some kind of decision. An important month for a decision about what you want to do. And, you're going to have to ask for advice from people around you. There are people that will advise you with this faithful friend here. So choice coming up in January. And in February, you've got a journey for you. So this will be a business trip, something that you need to plan out. And it might be a long journey that you need to make. You have been doing a lot of communication. Maybe you're putting out a lot of CVs. There might be some studying that also comes in with this Empress card over here. You can see her writing. But could be about communicating with people, a long distance communication really. So some journey coming up, maybe some study coming up as well, or something that you're trying to acquire abundance with. So you might be doing some further studying as well. Then you've got definitiveness of purpose. So you need to be planning. And maybe with this Empress card, it is talking about planning about what you're going to be doing and putting it down in writing. So you need to have a purpose and a priority and make sure you know exactly what you're vying for. You've got the Star over here. This is also seeking guidance. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging time. So you could be in some kind of leadership where you are the leader and people are following you, and you're making a lot of decisions. You're communicating a lot with people from outside, so a lot of collaboration going on, a lot of communication, and you're trying to find a purpose of what to do next. So it looks like you're going to be in some kind of, you also are asking for a lot of guidance, divine guidance over here in February. So in March, you've got the Snake, the King of Rods, the Snake and the King of Rods. So, this is usually the Snake speaks about somebody who is not really very nice. There's a lot of gossip going on, and they're very venomous, very toxic to you. Now, it could well be this King of Rods over here who's causing a lot of problems for you. This is usually somebody higher up in management, somebody that's, at the top, really, that is causing a lot of problems. Maybe or maybe there's somebody there that might help you out in some kind of situation where people are not being very nice. So there is somebody that is causing a little bit of a toxic situation in your work. They're gossiping a lot and causing a lot of problems. And it might be this person who is the King of Rods, who is the cause of all this distress. The offspring of thought, which is talking about, both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. So you need to be thinking very positively about what is going on. Make sure that you are well decided. You have a clarity of view before you do anything. You've got the Prince of Summer over here. So it's being a need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So something's going to be coming in that causes a lot of upset, and this is caused by somebody saying something nasty around it. You might be dealing with this person, the King of Rods, who is higher up in management, and you need to be very positive when you are dealing with this kind of situation. And not get very, very emotional about the whole thing. Be grounded with it. This might be, whatever this problem is, might be taken up to higher management. And, you have to be very positive and, defend yourself in whatever is going on. So in April, you've got the handshake, which is, maybe signing contracts, maybe meeting a lot of people, a lot of collaboration going on over here. This looks like there'll be success, financial success. You are feeling a bit lonely, a bit unsupported, a bit stressed out as well in April. And very isolated. You need to maybe take a little bit of a break and get yourself together. Thoughts are things, so this is a period of manifestation for you. So whatever you're thinking is how you're going to be manifesting. So try not to be negative. And when you manifest, if you think positively, then these positive thoughts become things, because thoughts are things. So you need to be positive and stay grounded during this period. Try not to let your loneliness or feeling unsupported get to you. You are feeling a bit isolated. You can see this person's in a little bit of a bell. But it is time to take a little bit of a break and just get your thoughts together. And the last card is the Princess of Spring, which says a compassionate friend who you can share your concerns with, or invitations to social events. So somebody is there to come and take you out of this loneliness. So although you're feeling very isolated, it looks like there are people around you that will be very caring, and even colleagues that you're working with will be very, very supportive of you. So try not to feel very, very isolated. There looks like there will be a lot of meetings, and there is going to be some success for you in April. So in May, you've got wine, and this is a lot of celebration. So you're celebrating some kind of event, and it looks like you have a promotion coming up over here, achieving everything you want. You can see this person's climbed up this ladder over here and reached the top of this euro. So there is some success coming, an achievement coming in for you, and a lot of celebration around that. You can see there's the key on this, and it's imagination. So all your ideas and thoughts are now being put into action over here, and a lot of money coming in as well. So you can see that this is the key to your success. It says, if you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. So it makes sure that you are thinking positively all the way through this. So because thoughts become things, if you see a big bank balance, you will get a lot of money in it. But also this is the card of achievement. So you are achieving financial independence and getting, the promotion that you wanted, because there's a celebration card as well. And you'll reach the position of the Queen of Autumn, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who will help your dream come true. So you are getting support as far as your work goes, and with the Queen of Pentacles achieving that top goal, that top management position that you want. And this is why you have the celebration card. So a really good month for achievement and, celebration, really. Reaching that post of being the Queen of Pentacles. She's the ultimate money card. Well, she is second to the King of Pentacles, but in a business position, she really is ultimate as far as reaching the top of your position or top of your career goes. And she brings in a lot of money as well. So in June, you've got some travel coming up for you over here, and you'll be working to deadlines with this 8 of Cups as well. Sorry, the 6 of Cups, working to a lot of deadlines, maybe traveling, and you've got to make sure that you are managing your time quite adequately. You've got beliefs, so you have to have a lot of faith in what you do. So you've got to act with a lot of confidence and believe that everything you're doing is going to be working out for the best of it. And the last card is the 4 of Spring, which says, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. And you are quite contented. So this is a card of quite a lot of stability. It's like the 4 of rods. So it is really a celebration card. It is also a card of established, security. So you're reaching that particular point, but still having to manage time with the 6 of Cups. This is also looking to other people supporting you, and having money come in as well, and trying to meeting a lot of people, collaborating with a lot of people with the 6 of Cups. But generally in this deck, it's about managing your time very adequately, making sure that you're moving and not being stagnant. And it looks like there might be some travel involved as well, or meeting a lot of foreign people as well with this 6 of with this ship. So in July, you have got the Sun, which is an excellent card, which means that lots of finance comes in, a lot of news comes in, a lot of clarity coming in for you. You've got the Tower card over here, which is talking about some sudden event happening, something that's going to change the status quo. So some big news coming in, some big revelation. So it's that's going to bring in this clarity. So something big coming to change, some big energy coming to change that changes the brings in a lot of clarity, a lot of change for you, a lot of enlightenment coming in as well with this Tower. And you need to be very open-minded about what is going on. So, it's there to get rid of all the old ideas, this Tower card. It's a revelation. It brings in the clarity, and it allows you to now start exploring new things. You've got the Five of Spring over here, which talks about opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So it looks like you're going to have a little bit of a rocky month this month, because you're dealing with the Five of Spring, which is like the Five of Rods, coming up against a lot of other people's opinions, maybe overly ambitious people who are a bit aggressive as well in how they deal with things. And this might bring in that Tower moment. The energies are very volatile really during that particular month. Now you've got to be open-minded, so embrace what they've got to say. Even if you don't agree with it, listen to what they've got to say, because this is going to be making some life-changing, you'll be able to make life-changing decisions with some of the information that they bring. So it's going to bring in a lot of clarity. So although it seems like they're very much against you, it actually brings in a lot of clarity for you and makes you see things from a different point of view. Now in August, you've got the House, and you've got the Five of Swords over here. So you might be thinking about buying a new house actually in August. You've got something that is concentrated around the home, some kind of venture regarding the home. So you might be thinking of acquiring some property or buying a new home during that time, and that's going to have some sort of impact upon your finances. It could actually mean that you need to take out a loan, and it might mean that you need to tighten your belt as far as your money goes. There is abundance coming in for you, so although you have to do this, maybe this is the reason why you want to buy a new house, but make sure that you're watching your money as well, And the Five of Swords is about communication, so make sure that you are communicating quite clearly, making sure that you're checking contracts and things like that. You don't want any kind of financial loss coming in. You've got the abundance card over there, so that's a good sign that you will get out of any financial problems that you are in. And you've got the Queen of Spring that says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain balance between your work and home life. So some issue coming up with the home, maybe it's some kind of problem within the home that causes this, this decline. This could be a financial decline. This could also be, that you're emotionally upset, because the Five of Swords is usually some kind of dispute that happens within your home life. But there is abundance coming in. This could be involving money. This that has an impact on your finances, but there will be abundance coming in. And with this Queen of Spring, you are, it's an abundance card anyway. You need to act with confidence, believe in yourself, and, ask for support if you need to. So, if you're having to balance or juggle between your home and your work life, you need to delegate, and you need to ask for help in your work life if things are getting a bit overwhelming. But all in all, with the Queen of Springs, you are in charge, and you need to display that confidence, and you need to display your leadership qualities as well. So in September, you've got the Shepherd, which is taking on that leadership role. So I told you in August you do need to display this leadership qualities with this Queen of Spring over here, which is the Queen of Rods. And in September, you are taking on that leadership role very much. And it looks like things are starting to work out. You've got the Four of Rods over here, which is where you're very, very happy, very contented, very stable. You can see this woman sitting in the sun and having a relaxation over here. It's a good time to take a little bit of a break, take a little bit of a holiday, and just relax, get some sunshine back in your life, really. It says open eyes. So if you take this break or this little bit of a holiday, you'll start seeing things with a different perspective. So you need to get some perspective back into your life. And the only way you can do that is, just take a little break from it. You've got the Lovers card as the last one. So there's a choice that needs to be made. And if you were feeling a bit out of sorts. With this Four of Rods, getting some sun, getting some relaxation, it looks like health is restored. So if you're feeling a bit, down on your energy with all the stress that you're going through, especially in a position of leadership that you've been taken on, take a little bit of a break and recharge your batteries really for September. So in October, you've got children, and you've got the Ace of Cups over here. So it looks like there's something new that's beginning for you. And there are two new beginnings over here. With this card of children, there's a new beginning in the Lenormand deck. And with the Ace of Cups over here, it shows that something brand new coming in. So this could be about study. This could well be about learning, studying, starting a new direction in your life, getting some new insights, learning something new with this new beginning card, as well as this Ace of Cups over here. And there you have it. You have the always learning card. So this is all about studying. So you're going to be doing some kind of learning project or seminar, or starting a course, or doing some higher education. And that is starting off in October. You've got 10 of Summer over here, which says emotionally fulfilling life, raising children and people you can trust. So if you have family or children, you might be spending more time with them. But it also looks like with the 10 of Summer, which is the 10 of Cups, ending an old situation or ending old ideas, ending old knowledge, and starting something brand new. It looks like you are going to be starting a new course, a new career, a new direction as far as education goes, and starting a new beginning as well. That's going to spur you on to do something brand new. So in November, you've got the Flames, and you've got the Star card. Now, the Flames card always talks about if there's any problems or any issues that you're facing, the Flames usually just burn it out. So if there's any problems, they will just automatically burn themselves out. You don't have to spend too much of time worrying about it. It will all blow over in the end if you're having any kind of problems. The Star is looking for some guidance, looking for inspiration, and also taking on a leadership position. So this is, or being a leader, people following your ideas as well, and getting some good ideas as well. This is also, the Star is about direction in life. So you've started this new course in October, something to do with studying, and now you're trying to change directions, and you're looking for divine guidance to find your directions. In some cards, the decks, the Star, usually has a compass there. So this is about finding your direction and your goals in life, and getting that divine guidance to sort out which way you're going. You're definitely taking a different direction. And you've got the Seven of Summer, which says no more procrastination. Your power comes from making a decision, confusion that arises from overanalyzing the problems. Now, this is like the Seven of Cups. So you've got all these different options that are going to be available to you, and you're trying to make a choice, trying to find a direction. So it looks like November is a bit of a confusing month for you. You've started some kind of new studying in October, but in November, you seem to have a lot of information or knowledge or ideas or pathways that you want to follow, and you're trying to find the answer and find the direction in which you want to go. Especially with the Seven of Cups or Seven of Summer, it's trying to choose the best option. Then direction says trying to find that, and the Star says looking for guidance to find that. So you really are trying to make up your mind which way you want to go career-wise in November. And in December, you have got the Rod and the Six of Rods as well. So it looks, with the Rod, it usually talks about having, there might be quarrels or arguments, things going on around you, a bit of disruption, maybe not getting along with people too well, a little bit of strife going on over here. You've got the Six of Rods following that, so you are going to be very victorious in whatever you do. So any battles or problems that you are trying to sort through, you will be able to, you can see this man is harvesting the wheat, so you will be victorious in it, and you will achieve your goals or your abundance that you want. So there is a card of victory over here. And you've changed your philosophy as well. It seems like by the time you reach December, the way you see things have changed. Maybe after October and you're starting this new course or new study or higher education or improving your skills, you are now changing the way you look at things and the way you do things. And it's bringing you a lot of victory with the Six of Rods card. And finally, you decide, it looks like you make a decision in December about changing your pathway in life. So it looks like you're going to do something that's going to take you on a different journey, on a different road. And, with the Dreamer, the Fool card, it is finding and going after what you want and what you enjoy most. So it says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. So it looks like by the time December comes, you've changed your philosophy. You might be dealing with a little bit of problems in December, but you are going to be victorious. You've changed your philosophy and you're going to be starting some brand new journey by the time you reach December. So all in all, quite a good read. It's like, you're making up your mind. It seems like this year is going to be a year that puts you on the pathway that you're supposed to be. And towards the end of the year, it seems like you're going down the, retraining or getting more training or trying to specialize in something and finding your direction in life. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.